All right, violin players, this is the instructional video for excerpt number 1. The first thing we need to do is make sure that we have the measures correct. So the first measure of the second line is measure 8. The next line is 16. The next line is 25. And then the last line starts with measure 31. I'm going to give fingerings for the parts that are not in first position. So find measure 20 to start with. It's on the third line, the fourth measure. And it's rest 4, 2, 1, 4, 1, 1. So that little phrase, that little motive is all in third position. There's no going back and forth. And then when you get to the E, then you can play that open and you can shift back down. The next part I'm looking at is in measure 29. 29 is F sharp, B, A, B. So the fingering there is in first position, 1, 4, 3, 4. In measure 30, you scoot your finger up a half step and play 1, 4, 3, 4. The 1 is the G, your fourth finger is C natural, and your third finger is B. So that means our finger pattern is going to look like this. The 3 and the 4 are going to touch. In measure 31, then now we go up to third position. Our first finger is playing A, fourth finger is playing D, and our third finger is playing C. And the D and the C are now a whole step. So this is what our finger pattern is going to look like in third position. Measure 32, the fingering is 2, 3, 2, 1. And then you can go back to first position if you'd like. 2, 1, open, and then we're out of the clear. So if we look at just measure 20, that's the first one we started with. I'm going to go 1. When you cross over the strings, you just need to make sure that you reach for it. Now measure 29, that's the one that's in first position. When I go into 30, I need to make sure my first finger is on the note G. Second finger is going to be on A. Third finger is on B. And my fourth finger is on the C natural. So that is our... When I get to measure 31, my first finger is now playing A. Second finger B. Third finger close together C natural. And then fourth finger D. So now measure 31. And measure 32, it's a second finger. And then the third finger right next to it. 3, 2, and then 1, 2, 1. There's a couple other little tricky spots in there. Mostly they're high 3s. And A sharp is a high 3. And D sharp is a high 3. There's a couple of those that happen multiple times. But I think the hard part is the sequence that does 1, 4, 3, 4, and then moves up the fingerboard from first to second to third position. All right, thanks, guys. Okay, violins, so this is excerpt number 1, and this is the practice tempo, and the practice tempo is going to be a quarter note equals 112. When you hear my metronome will count out verbally 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the first click is the rest, of course, and then after that we'll start playing. All right, so here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, All right, we're gonna give that one more go. All right, same kind of thing. I'll turn the metronome off. It'll give us a count to 4, and then we'll give it a try.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This is excerpt number 1. This is the performance tempo. A quarter note equals 132. Hopefully you practiced with the other video, but if you haven't yet, then you don't know that my metronome counts to 4, and then we have 1 click, and that's our rest, and then we begin playing on beat 2. Right, it comes at us pretty quick, so I'm going to be ready.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We're going to give that one more try. Same thing, count off to 4, and then it gives us 1 click.
1, 2, 3, 4.